Abigail, Guardian of the Portals, a strange feeling crept into Abigail's mind. It wasn't a call from hell, nor a warning from a dying dimension. It was something different. Something insignificant? No. Something confusing. But portals did not open without reason. So she strapped on her armor, mounted her hellish motorcycle, and rode through the burning gate that appeared before her. But when she arrived, there was no battlefield, no demonic army, just a small, dimly lit room. A dark space illuminated only by the cold blue glow of a monitor. On it, a chat window was open. A young man sat at his desk, eyes tired, fingers tapping restlessly on the keyboard. His forehead glistened. His posture was slouched. He didn't even notice that an interdimensional being had entered his room. Abigail frowned. The Ghost Rider inside her hissed impatiently. "Why are we here?" She stepped closer, the chains at her side clinking softly as she stood behind the gamer. The Ghost Rider could sense it. A weak, almost pitiful darkness. No demon, no murderer, no tyrant, just a human, trapped in his own bitterness. On the screen, a discussion was unfolding in an online forum. One message stood out. "Why did you use that image? You know Falco is dead, right? Was that intentional or just stupidity?" The response came almost instantly. Good. Abigail watched as the conversation unfolded, and then she understood. This wasn't about some sinister plan or malicious intent. It was ignorance. Thoughtless, empty ignorance. The Ghost Rider scoffed in her mind. This is a waste of time. Abigail crossed her arms. And yet the portal opened. Why? She studied the gamer, his squinting eyes, his clenched jaw. The Ghost Rider had peered into his soul and found nothing but emptiness. No deep hatred, no overwhelming injustice. Just a sad mixture of frustration and thoughtlessness. Abigail sighed. She relaxed her stance, shaking her head slightly. "I put my armor on for this?" she muttered, almost amused. Silently, she took a step back and walked through the portal, returning home. The Watcher observes. The Watcher had seen many things. Heroes saving entire worlds from destruction, tyrants falling through time and space, fates altered forever by a single decision. But this? He smirked. In all my millennia of observation, across the countless realities I have watched, I have never witnessed a mission quite so peculiar. He clasped his hands behind his back as his gaze drifted through the dimensions. The Ghost Rider could have let her dark power take over. She could have judged, punished, rained fire upon this place. But she did not. Because sometimes the greatest strength is not raw power, but knowing when a battle is pointless. He chuckled softly. And yet, there is an irony to this. A being that judges the fate of souls, a creature of vengeance, standing in a dimly lit room with only a hint of confusion on her face. He looked down upon the world and whispered, "There is hope for this multiverse. Because if even a Ghost Rider can pause and reflect, then perhaps, just perhaps, there is still a future for us all."